Artificial intelligence is no longer just recognizing patterns, it's creating. From hyper-realistic images of people who don't exist to AI-generated paintings that sell for millions. One technology has made this possible. Generative Adversarial Networks, or GANs. GANs are the architects of synthetic reality, capable of generating original faces, artwork, music, and even deepfake videos. But how do they work? And what does this ability to generate entirely new data mean for the future of AI? In this lesson, we'll explore the mechanics of GANs, their real-world applications, their dangers, and how they are reshaping creativity and intelligence. The birth of GANs, a revolutionary AI breakthrough. GANs were introduced in 2014 by Ian Goodfellow, a researcher whose idea would change the course of AI. The concept was simple yet groundbreaking. What if we trained two eyes to compete against each other? One trying to create data and the other trying to detect if it was fake? This rivalry, like two skilled opponents constantly improving, would force AI to create increasingly realistic and convincing outputs. This concept of AI competing against itself turned out to be one of the most powerful methods for synthetic data generation ever developed. It led to deepfake technology, AI-generated art, and synthetic media so realistic that it blurs the line between reality and fabrication. How GANs work. The duel between the generator and the discriminator. At the heart of every GAN are two neural networks engaged in an ongoing battle. The generator. This AI model tries to create synthetic data. Whether that's an image, a piece of music, or a text sample. The discriminator. This AI model acts as a critic, evaluating the generator's output and determining whether it's real or fake. The process works like this. The generator starts off creating terrible, random outputs. The discriminator, trained on real examples, quickly rejects them. The generator learns from its mistakes, refining its output in an attempt to fool the discriminator. Over time, the generator's outputs become so realistic that the discriminator struggles to tell them apart from real data. This cycle continues, pushing the generator to improve until it can produce outputs that are almost indistinguishable from reality. It's like a forger trying to paint a perfect replica of a famous artwork while a professional art authenticator inspects every brushstroke. As the forger improves, so does the authenticator, until the forgeries become so flawless that even experts struggle to tell them apart. The many faces of GANs. Where they are used today. GANs are not just theoretical. They are actively transforming multiple industries. AI-generated art and creativity. In 2018, an AI-generated painting called Portrait of Edmond de Bellamy was auctioned at Christie's for $432,500. The portrait, created by a GAN, had never been painted by a human hand. It was an entirely synthetic piece of art, crafted by an algorithm trained on thousands of classical portraits. GANs are now being used by digital artists, musicians, and even fashion designers to generate AI-composed music in the style of famous composers. AI-created fashion designs that blend styles never seen before. AI-generated poetry and literature, experimenting with new writing techniques. What does this mean for creativity? If AI can generate new masterpieces, is it still art? Or is it simply an advanced form of pattern recognition? These are the philosophical questions that GANs force us to confront. Deepfakes, the power and peril of synthetic humans. One of the most controversial uses of GANs is in the creation of deepfake videos. AI-generated videos that make it appear as though someone said or did something they never did. With GANs, an AI can take hours of footage of a real person and generate fake video clips where they appear to say entirely new sentences with perfect lip synchronization. The technology has been used for both entertainment and deception. Hollywood has used deepfakes to bring actors back to life on screen. Misinformation campaigns have used them to fabricate political statements. Deepfakes raise serious ethical concerns. If an AI can fabricate video proof of anything, how do we distinguish between truth and deception? The same technology that allows artists to create can also be used to manipulate public perception. Medical imaging and scientific advancements. GANs are also being used for life-saving applications. In medicine, AI-generated synthetic scans help doctors diagnose diseases. Instead of needing thousands of real X-rays to train an AI, GANs can create artificial medical images that are just as effective for training AI models. This allows hospitals to train deep learning systems without risking patient privacy. In scientific research, GANs are being used to simulate new drug molecules, accelerating pharmaceutical discoveries, predict weather patterns, improving climate modeling. In these fields, GANs are not just generating fake data, they are creating synthetic examples that drive real-world advancements. The future of GANs. What comes next? AI that can imagine entire worlds. Right now, GANs generate images and videos based on existing data. But what if AI could dream up entire new worlds, structures, or scientific theories from scratch? Researchers are exploring AI-generated virtual environments for gaming and film. AI-designed architecture, where buildings are conceived entirely by algorithms. AI-driven scientific discoveries, where AI generates potential breakthroughs in physics, chemistry, and medicine. The next step is generative intelligence, where AI doesn't just mimic patterns, it invents new ones. Ethical challenges. The blurred line between real and fake. As GANs become more sophisticated, we face an urgent challenge. How do we ensure that AI-generated content is used ethically? Should deepfake videos be regulated? Should AI-generated art be considered original? How do we authenticate truth in an era where AI can fabricate anything? Researchers are working on AI detection tools that can identify whether an image or video was created by a GAN. But as GANs improve, so do the detection methods, creating an endless cycle of deception and detection. We are entering a world where seeing is no longer believing, and how we adapt to that will shape the future of trust, authenticity, and creativity. Final thoughts. The rise of AI-generated reality. GANs have given AI the power to create, but with that power comes responsibility. We now live in a world where AI-generated content is everywhere. From the faces we see online to the music we hear to the scientific models shaping our future. What does it mean when AI can create something from nothing? Does it redefine what we consider original, authentic, or even real? GANs are not just a technological advancement. They are a philosophical shift in how we perceive art, media, and knowledge itself. As we continue refining these models, one thing is clear. We are only at the beginning of AI's creative revolution. The question is no longer can AI create, it's what will AI create next?